Are you willing to step up and tell the people that you will give them what they want and add stage bans to this crew battle?
Why are you talking for the people?
Are you prepared to do that
You can't talk for the people like that.
live on the Scar and Toph
can't
show
do
right
that.
now?
With 8 of the best players in the game watching?
Do it, Sheridan.
Going down the list, yes or no, and we're taking majority. All right, in order of the draft, Ken, bans or no bans?
Bans.
Bans. Pew Pew, bans or no bans?
Of course he's gonna say no. He's a Marth main.
He's got Music King on his
I
team.
agree. Let's
He's got music and Pew. He should say no bans every time.
Kevin, what do you?
no bans because I have.
See, look at this Marth main. Get this Marth main out of here.
Keep going. I don't know. I have no good answer. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Honestly, they'll probably just like help us with coverage. They'll help us with journalism. Hopefully, they'll create some video content because that's really what we need.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need more storylines. We need more player interviews. We need more content that we can use in streams. Spencer, would you agree with that? Actually, can you talk a little bit about that? What do you think is the next step for production? Because I think that's very much tied up with what ESPN can help us with.
First off, we need more manpower.
Yeah, that's for sure. How many people do you think you could use? Say you had infinity dollars. You straight up have more money. You have as much money as Music King thinks MVG has.
Yeah.
Well, I have to let me collect myself for a second.
Do you know how many times I heard that story, dude? Music King, if you're watching, I love you so much, but literally the story is always the same. It's like, hey,
truck.
this guy, he has so much money. He has yachts. He has so much money, he doesn't know what to do with it.
Right.
So he's paying me a bunch of money just for Smash because he just wants to invest in Smash because he has so much money, he doesn't know what to do with it.
Right.
He doesn't know what to do with the amount of money that he has. Therefore, he's
he's
putting it in
paying.
Smash because he cares about the community.
Yeah, that was kind of stuff that I want to do. Like,
Well, I don't know if it was
where
at the
they're
end.
from.
It was like when they came up, they had a card, right? And they had 3 little attributes that were.
Yeah, that was at the end of the entire loop. But
Because, like, dude, we should think about what those would be. Do you remember? Like, each player had, like, execution specialist, reads,
Legend.
clutch.
I loved how
Daigo's was so.
Daigo literally had
godlike.
one that said legend.
Legend.
That doesn't even
clutch,
mean anything. The
and
rest
something
of them
else.
are like, the rest of them, like, describe your playstyle. Daigo's just says legend.
Legend. No, but
But it does. It does tell you.
you know what I mean? Like,
lot.
he's fucking legendary.
He's a fucking
and he
legend.
is clutch. I feel like Mango would have clutch.
RL would have legend.
Legend.
Ryan Logwood.
Ryan R.
Ryan
Lockwood.
Logwood at Capcom Cup. Legend.
Mango would have been
Clutch.
Yeah, Mango would have been clutch, maybe like offensive, like super aggressive,
you just have the goat,
the GOAT. But then Armada is like,
the boat.
what would you even have for Armada? Consistency.
Integrity.
I don't think he would. Do you think his play is defined by that word? Seriously.
No, I just like that word. I like
It
it.
was
Can you
really-
just say it? Can you just say it? Just say integrity.
I'm trying so hard to get in the right mindset, but
Right.
it's like I'm not talking about myself.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
kinda
Armada would have consistency.
amazing.
Brutal punishes.
Brutal.
Brutal punishes.
Punish.
Brutal punish.
Punish God.
Yeah. And
Peach.
I think he plays.
Peach player.
How do you say like he
Stitch-
plays?
Stitch
I think
face.
he plays his percent better than anyone else in the game does.
Oh, that's a really interesting concept.
Plays the percent.
It's a really interesting concept. What about Nintendo?
Nintendo is
Gonna get wrecked.
based off that set.
You know what was so funny? I watched the commentary highlights because I didn't watch the analyst desk.
Yeah.
We can watch the analyst desk. You know what I mean? We were at the event. And somebody asked, I think Tavakins asked Wobbles, like, okay, Nintendo has to play Mango. Sometimes Mango can make these calls on your movement, and he can really get in your face. And Ice Climbers have arguably the worst shield in Melee.
Coupled with their attraction, right?
Yeah. What's your strategy, when Mango gets in like that? And Wobble said, The most common strategy is to panic
Right.
and to lose.
Right. Okay. Well, there you go.
I watched that like 4 times because he said it straight face, like literally. This is when I really think about it. My approach to this situation is I panic, and I lose.
Right. Well,
It's like,
he
all right
he
then.
definitely executed.
Alrighty then, yeah.
That's really funny. I like Nintendo a lot.
Someone asked Chris Best, oh, you guys are both Smashers. Did you guys play? And he said something to the effect of, because I didn't remember. I was like, probably not. I've never seen this guy before.
Right.
Who is Chris Best?
Who's Chris Best?
He said something like, oh, yeah, we played. I beat you. And I looked at him and I said, what? We have played and you beat me? I dug into the facts. I put my Sherlock Holmes hat on and investigated and uncovered critical details that were not mentioned, such as, number 1, it was a friendly before a tournament match on a stream setup.
No, I don't want to hear any more of this.
Number 2, someone asked us to stop playing
Okay.
mid-match.
Okay.
And number 3, I told him what I tell everybody in that situation, which is, can we play the last stock? Next stock wins. Chris Best took the next stock. The game is not actually over, and then we left the setup. Fast forward 6 months later, and he felt it appropriate to tell our colleagues, friends, peers that he defeated me in a match. No, that is not a match.
That's not a match.
Thank you.
The worst part is you can't. There's like presumably there's shit on the table. You can't just run. You can't just run that down for everybody in the room.
And I had to. We had to cover important business, but instead I had to digress in order to correct
so they
Chris
found,
Best.
Okay, okay.
Because you know what?
No, that's important. That's important.
Can we let people get away with lies?
No, I mean, that's just one of the things. It comes with the territory, right?
Right.
You are, in fact, I don't know if you're aware, you are Bobby Scar. You can't be anybody else but Bobby Scar. And when somebody can find a way to get the upper hand on you, they're going to take it. They're just going to gun right for it. I've lost friendlies.
Yes. You guys call them casuals, I believe,
I've
to
lost
translate for the fighting game crowd.
Dittos. And when I have,
I'm sorry.
I don't remember. But to them,
means
it was
the
the greatest moment of their life. What am I to do? E.g. Justin Wong is not my boss.
No. But Justin Wong has some hateful things to say about Super Smash Bros. Melee. Let me tell you.
Hateful or truthful?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. How do you
I'm
even ask
just
that
asking
question?
questions, Bobby.
I understand that it's an honest question and you don't know the answer. However, if you dig back into your memory banks in your hippocampus, you will recall Justin Wong saying slanderous things about Super Smash Bros. Melee and the people who make up the community, such as the Crimson Blur is compensated through bubblegum. Such as... Can I even say this?
Okay.
We got the new Apex venue, but only with signed permission slips from all of the attendees. From their parents. That's right, Justin. The seeds that you've sown have come to roost or reap or whatever that phrase is.
I've never heard of that phrase.
Data points for why my episode would have blown Smug's episode out of the water.
Okay.
Number 1. God damn it. I had 3 in my mind.
Number 1? You can't goddamn it on number 1. Number 1?
I just watched the grand finals.
So Brandon and Phil, the homies, we had a tradition. They would come over every Sunday. We would
Okay,
play
so it was them commentating Melee finals,
Yes.
Melee top 8, right?
We would
Okay.
play tournament
Then
mode.
I know exactly what you're talking about, yeah.
Homemade Waffles would play Peach and Samus.
Yeah.
And Phil would play Mario and like Pichu.
Yep.
And you saw me, I got 2 characters, White and Black Falcon. Beating their ass in tournament mode. And I would just tell them every time they came over that I was a tournament mode god. And they just knew that I'm a Falcon player idiot, and they would just be like, you know what, you're pretty good at tournament mode.
good.
Actually, the fact is that Phil still tells me that he beat me with his Mario. No, Phil! God! Just like Chris Best.
Did he beat you with Mario?
Not in tournament.
We're getting
mode. Not in tournament.
That's
mode.
what matters.
He
That's
beat
what
me in
matters.
friendlies
That's
and
what matters. Yeah.
His Mario is good. Okay, everybody, calm down. In tournament mode, we went to Mute City and I beat his ass. They want to hear your opinion as opposed to me.
Oh, dude, now I hope you feel bad now. I hope you feel bad.
Can somebody? Can we? Do you?
Are you actually in the chat? Can you say something so that the people can identify you and mention you?
Can we just ban his
instead of
Twitter?
hiding
Can we just stop
behind your anonymity?
giving him?
That's fucked up.
Can you mod Flo so that everyone knows who he is? Flo, please say something in the chat so that we can identify you.
This guy is
because
just
right now
lurking
it
like
seems like
crazy.
you are lurking.
Yeah,
like
he's a
crazy.
lurker.
Create an account, mod Flo. I just saw him. Everybody mention Flo, and please let him know that Melee is growing. In fact, Melee is at Evo 2016.
That's correct.
Was at 2015 with 215,000 viewers. The year before, 160,000 viewers. And Evo 2013, the first year we were at the tournament, 135,000 viewers. Beating Street Fighter's ass. Only beaten by Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Thank you very much. Mention Flo and let him know what you think about his ludicrous claims and about whether or not he should play me in Ryumir's at the Foundry because you have faith in me as a superior Street Fighter player. Now, as I was saying, the people want to hear what you have to say, Mike, not just me. Therefore, it is now time for you to educate us with the 9 seconds that you deserve because you asked for it. Oh, I
read the tweet again.
Yeah, he said Street Fighter's dead. No, Melee.
He said, "I don't play dead games. See me in Melee."
Can you edit the text on?
I think he was trying to guilt trip you for.
Can you edit the text on the tweet?
Can you edit the text on the tweet? Hack into Twitter.
Spencer,
Flo,
can
we
you,
apologize.
okay.
Flo, we apologize.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, what Toph said.
Yeah.
Flo.
Don't worry.
So, all well and good.
Apologize to Flo.
I don't apologize
Don't
for
ever
anything that I have to
apologize
say.
to
I'm
Flo.
speaking from my heart.
Thank you.
Do I have to edit myself or censor myself
Hell
just because
no.
I didn't comprehend the tweet that was on the screen that's like 50 feet away from me? My eyesight's not that good.
Yeah, it's really far. It's super far away. It's just really far.
I got problems with my eyes. Did you know that? You wanted me to roll there? What way? Because sometimes I feel like it's just obvious that you're going to roll. Mango.
What? I'm sorry. I actually was not paying attention. As a sensei, I'm bad on that.
So you're bad.
That's a my B moment.
He had me in shield.
Axe, you already know. I don't need to say anything, dude. I miss you, bro.
You already know from all three of us.
And Mango, I don't know.
Me and Hax love each other.
Yeah, you guys have a
me and
secret
Hax, no,
forbidden
me and Hax
love.
love each other, dude.
Very secretly.
Very secret. Very low pro secret love.
That was a bad roll.
Oh. All right, Hax.
Yeah,
what,
so
what
do you
what
guys have Melee loaded up right now?
We
course.
do. We're currently playing Fox
So-
Falcon.
I mean, I guess I should just start this off by saying that, people pretty much think I'm just, Mr. 20XX, that I only, that's all I care about. But
Oh.
I'd argue that I have more, knowledge of how to play Falcon optimally than Gravy, Wizrobe, and Gatsu combined.
Suck it, Florida. Yes.
I agree.
I
even think that
I might as well be the prophet of 20GX as well.
Oh, you're just running
I know.
everything, Hax money.
I'm letting them have their fun, but I actually know way more than these kids will know in their lives.
Oh.
So, you guys have Melee loaded up, right?
We do.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll tell the people how much you learned from me, because I know that you learned hellish shit from me.
I learned my fair share from you, Scar. But
That's all I wanted to hear. Let's move on.
That's it. That's it.
So,
Ah.
the one thing that bothers me about the 20GX movement that they're doing down in Florida is that they're trying to optimize this character, and they're really trying to figure out, they're going hard. They're like, what's the right thing to do in this situation? What's the right thing to do in that situation? But Falcon's actually so much simpler than that. I think, if you're going to take that approach, you're playing the wrong character, because there's really not much you need to know to play Falcon. And I'm going to prove that to you today. And I learned this really late into my Falcon career, that there's really only one thing you need to know with him. So, are you loaded up as Falcon right now?
Yup.
I know what's coming.
All
I
right,
think.
so I'm gonna prove how easy this is to you. You know how in Melee, you never go based on what the game manual tells you to do. Like they say shit like Mario's strong and fast.
Yes.
All right.
They do say
know how
that crazy shit.
We always disregard that, right?
Yep.
But with Falcon, you're actually not gonna disregard something that's written on the very game itself. So the first step, because there's a couple steps to this. You're gonna pause the game.
Okay.
Now, according to the tournament rule set, when you pause the game, you need to give up a stock. We don't give a shit about that. You're about to see why. So, at like the bottom left or the bottom right, I
bottom
forget
right.
because I'm not
Bottom
looking
right.
at Melee.
I think it's the bottom right.
Yeah.
Does if I had to divine, something is telling me from the ether that it has to do with the bottom right of the screen.
Yeah. I feel
right,
the
it's the
strong
bottom
feng
right.
shui towards southeast.
Okay, so this combo actually wins you all matchups with Falcon. It'll instant win, all the hard ones like Fox, Falco, Jigs, Sheik. You're not going to have to deal with that shit anymore. So what buttons does it say?
I think you just did the
Looks like
combination.
it's like two
Oh,
gray
you did the
buttons,
combo
two gray
already.
buttons, a green
A
button,
green
and a
button.
blue button.
It says LRA and
I can't
start.
read the. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the ones we're looking for. So you're going to hit LRA start and
Okay.
you're going to get out of this game completely.
Okay, I hit it.
Quick question: is this a Falcon specific technique?
It seems like it's a Falcon movement.
Right. You paused. You were the one who. I think it might be
Yeah.
Falcon specific.
Technically, you can do it with 24 of the other characters, but I've had a bunch of success doing it with Falcon.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
So
I
see the new screen, and I see this circle that represents the character that I'm playing.
All right. You're gonna want to find Fox.
Oh, I see him.
I think-
He's easy to find because the other player is coincidentally playing Fox.
Sounds good. All right. I hope you guys appreciated the 20GX analysis.
Thank
Everyone
you.
push one if you love hacks and appreciate it. We love you, hacks. We'll see you. You said you're coming back to Melee, right?
Yeah, very soon.
And you're gonna come to my house, right? We're gonna practice up.
Yeah.
I'm
Sick.
gonna go whenever you're there.
All right, we'll see you soon, hacks. You're welcome to come whenever you want.
If I'm invited.
Of course.
I don't know, man. Hacks might want a special training session.
Well, you don't worry about it. So we love you, hacks. We'll see you, dude.
Bye, Hacks.
Take care, guys.
See you, homie.
Pieces.
You just witnessed the very first appearance of Hacks Money on the program.
And then push 69 if you knew hacks was gonna go through that whole ordeal.
I'm pushing.
I saw it coming.
69.
A
He definitely
million
planned doing it and made no changes to the plan.
No, like everyone knew
From
it was
the
coming.
moment-
He could have maybe it was good. No, I love hacks, but I don't agree with him when it comes to
sick.
Melee.
Wow.
Well, okay, let's rewind real quick. I guess if we're gonna go in the story, I might as well tell most of it.
You may as well.
So Hacks came down for his 21st birthday, came down to Norwalk. Everyone knows we love to drink and have a great time. Hacks is like, I want to spend my 21st birthday with you guys. And we're like, cool. So we take him to a brewery, we take him whatever, and everyone gets all wasted. Hacks is obviously a little guy. He's not, he can't drink, he has no tolerance, and we give him craft beer. And if he has no craft beer, it hits you a little harder than
A
just
little
a
bit
Bud
harder,
Light,
yeah.
you know? He has a bunch of it, we're walking out. And then that's like our thing is we beat each other's legs up. Why? I don't know. But that's the thing. And we start beating him up in the parking lot. So I tackle him and I get him down and then I start beating up his legs. And then, so it's me, S2J, Alex19, and Lucky. And we start beating up Hacks' legs. And S2J, for some reason, drunk S2J tries to be a hero and help Hacks. So Alex19, if you guys don't know, is the biggest meathead. Rip. My man is ripped.
Huge.
At some point, he's holding Hacks down and Johnny down with one hand like this. Oh my god. One hand holding both of them down. And
Fox versus Falcon in a nutshell.
and me and Joey are just beating up both their legs, right? beating them up. So they both got linguini'd.
Johnny
and then
joined the wrong side.
the best part about that story is that we went back to my house. Hacks passed out, obviously. It was like 11 o'clock. We still had a bottle of tequila and like a 12-pack of Bud Light. Like we were still ready.
Having a good time.
Hacks is out. And then we would randomly throughout the night just start beating up his legs while he was sleeping. And he would yell. You know his voice. You guys heard his voice? It's so deep. I can't imitate
deep.
how he was
You
yelling.
really can't.
It was so girly. The fact that he could make such a girly scream out of that voice was crazy. And I can't even imitate it. Like, so we would just beat him up, and then we'd beat him up, and we'd stop, and he'd go back to bed. Like nothing happened. So then the next day, we wake up, and Hacks goes, why are there bruises on my legs? And we're like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man.
By the way, for everybody who doesn't know, the linguini is when you hit somebody's legs so hard that they can't even stand, and their legs are like the linguini pasta.
They can't walk.
Oh my God.
They can't walk.
Just one button when you hear the ding. But it's just like, why can't I do it?
Basic reaction, homie. Reaction 101.
My reactions are bad then.
Well, you're old, Scar.
I am old.
I'm
What
sorry.
do I do about it?
Nothing. Sometimes time. What did Rocky
I
say?
just have to hold the L.
Time versus.
It just matters how often you get hit, and you can keep moving forward.
As a Rocky fan, I'm not happy that you did that.
Now there's no question as to who Ladandis is. Right. A great place to start is by talking about me and my accomplishments in the past. You have joined the elite ranks of people who have gotten top 8 at a super national tournament. How does that feel, Ladandis? 5th place. What an accomplishment.
It's amazing, dude. Even better than 6th.
Thank
Slightly.
you. Thank you.
I can imagine that it would be better than 6th.
I
I
was-
can imagine that it would be better than 6th. I don't know anybody who's ever gotten 6th because it's not real.
I was going to make that joke if Sam didn't. So I see my work has been done.
Well, I don't really know very much about Luis, actually.
Okay, I don't either.
Yeah, he's like some NorCal guy. I think he played more before I came to NorCal. He's sort of inactive now.
Yeah,
I
he's more
didn't-
doing real life stuff.
Yeah. He's married and everything.
Yes.
I didn't actually know. I went to some random local. This was before I really started in earnest playing. It was like a couple months before. And I played Luis on a friendly setup. And I had a borrowed controller and hadn't played in like a year, so I could hardly move.
Right.
So he's playing Marth, and I'm like standing still. And he's dash dancing on the other side of the stage. And I just like started throwing needles at him.
Because he's not approaching.
He's
Yeah.
dash dancing. Luis does that.
And he just kept getting hit by needles. He wouldn't cross the stage, and I'm not gonna go over there. I like don't think I could wave dash at this time. So eventually, after I'm beating him, and he tells me, you know, this strategy won't work on better players. You're gonna have to approach them.
That sounds like such a Scar thing to say back in like when I was really bad. Did I tell you that one time when my homie we were playing Fox Falcon? He's learning Fox. And he shine spiked me over and over. Every stock, because I would always jump forward. He would just read the double jump forward and shine spike me. And he would beat me like 4 or 5 times in a row. And I was like, dude, listen, we get it. You can shine spike me. Can you figure out some other way to edge guard me so that like you can get better? Like this is not proving anything. And like in retrospect, it's like, no, stop jumping forward. But like I was so pissed, which is what Luis did to you.
Yeah.
He said, okay, I get it. You can beat me. I'm not strong enough to beat the strategy, but you better find another way to deal with this game because other players are going to beat
But
you.
what you're really saying is I can't figure out how to do what you're doing at all.
Yes.
But I'm just going to put the ball in your court and walk away angry and hope no one figures out what just
Yes.
happened. Brutal. I think that's
And
like
you
a...
dealt with not only that, but other instances of this kind of baseless criticism.
There was all kinds of things like that. I remember the first time I played homemade waffles in friendlies. I back threw him off the stage and back aired him, and then he died and said, "Are you proud of that?"
That's awesome.
Well, I think from my perspective, I don't really shit talk Captain Falcon players.
That's true.
I really stick to the character.
That's true.
And I don't feel that you shit talked Sheik at all.
That is
actually.
a really good point. Those are actually very simple concepts that, when put together, kind of illustrate the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not so much that Sheik is stupid, but it's the "and so are you" part that you
Yeah,
took issue
that's
with.
really what I took
I
issue with.
see.
Weird. Okay, that makes sense.
So we have to go to a break.
Is audio
Okay.
busted?
It's staticky.
Okay, we're gonna.
I want to answer that one question. Why don't you just grab when I crouch cancel? Why is that bad?
Because I can. That's how Sheik plays the matchup. But Falcon can
What's
do the
my
same
answer
thing
when you
better.
crouch cancel?
Grab.
No, you crouch under my grab! Are you kidding me? You literally crouch under my grab. I grab like an idiot. Why am I doing this? Why don't I do what Marth does and grab the whole stage? Why do I have to T-Rex grab? We're going to a break. We're going to be back to settle this. Jesus Christ. Let's get in the game right now. We are back live.
We are back.
We have fixed the audio issues. We have also just done some tests in the lab, and it turns out that Falcon indeed can grab Sheik when she is crouching. So okay,
If he
I
couldn't,
can grab you.
if he couldn't do that, Sheik would win the matchup.
Wonder if we should talk about your idea of the RNG for Falcon aerials to maximize coolness.
Oh, we could talk about that.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the core tenet again? What's the idea?
Okay, so I think Falcon's aerials all link into each other under every circumstance and always kill you.
Okay.
But
But
Falcon players think it's cooler if
Right.
you do a different order.
such as
Like Wizrobe always does up, 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 up,
right,
which is lame
right because he only does yeah
because he only does one direction. But players such as S2J
yeah
often do many orders, like up, back, forwards, and like up, down, forwards sometimes.
Right.
You know? And it all works.
forwards is neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Is it true that you call it forward air instead of knee to like sort of take power away from
yeah,
it?
yeah, and down air.
I'm so upset by this conversation.
So if you just had a Falcon take a random number generator and generate a sequence of numbers, you could generate combos to make yourself cool. And I think if Wizrobe did that, he would actually be a cool Falcon, because he could just stop doing up, 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 and do like up, back, forwards, you know?
Joke character.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely. So Toph sits down to play his first round.
Second round.
Oh, second round.
Second round.
Right, and he yells back at me, Sam, I'm playing a Sheik. Come watch. I'm going to use the strat. So I respond like, fuck yeah, use the strat. And I go to watch him, and so he's playing a Sheik named Tesla from MDVA. And he goes to the middle of battlefield and light shields, waiting for this Sheik to grab him.
And he grabs me.
Tesla grabs Toph and perfectly reaction to zero to deaths him. He didn't miss a single regrab. Toph teched in place a bunch of times, teched to the side, and
Did I mix it up? I thought I mixed it up.
You mixed it up
He was
really
not
well.
reading me.
yeah, I was watching it. I was like, wow, this guy's actually just perfectly reaction tech chasing. And then Toph tried it again and got down there, tech chased again, and then he just lost the set. To go to this Sheik named Tesla, who we've never heard of but can reaction tech chase perfectly, which is impossible.
We think so you've said that Sheik's reaction tech chasing is impossible.
It's not possible.
at a human level.
Drug Fox
at
quit
a human level.
At a human level.
It's not possible.
Yes, Drug Fox quit Sheik.
So
because
our
he's a human.
our theory is that Tesla is literally a robot designed by Tesla the car company
Yeah.
to reaction tech chase species.
Yeah, we talked to Hacks and he also agreed
Right.
that was probably the case. And he disappeared after that. We didn't hear anything else about him. We think he turned into a car and drove away.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also.
we can get to the Hug story.
Okay. So
So
Naruto
the
story first.
Naruto story is that in Naruto, there's a fight between Neji and Naruto, where Neji outplays him for the whole match.
He literally beats his ass.
He does like this like 128 hit combo, which makes me think of reaction tech chasing. He's like perfectly reaction tech chasing Naruto all through the whole fight. He's like playing super well. He's like a Sheik, and then Naruto's this fox who's just getting whooped.
Literally a fox. By the
Literally
way.
a
He
fox.
literally has fox inside of him.
And Neji's whooping him, and then Naruto just randomly catches on fire, hits him, does a stupid combo.
Definitely up B. Sakurai combo.
He does a stupid fucking Sakurai combo to Neji, and then gives this whole speech about the power of friendship and hard work. And that really is what it's like playing Sheik against Fox players. Because you perfectly tech chase them, randomly get wake up shined or fucking Sakurai comboed, and then they give you a speech about how they have really good tech skill and practice a lot, and you're just playing an easy character
Hard
who
work
can
and
only win if they mess
friendship,
up. So we've been referring to
This
the
makes me-
Sakurai combo as the hard work and friendship.
Yeah. Accurate. Accurate.
That
makes me
killed
feel
me,
a
dude.
little guilty. I think that's actually a super good parallel.
That killed me. Yeah, Neji like practices like 1,000-year technique
Yeah.
passed on from generations to generations. Dark Rain tried to approach. Fruit Loop just countered it and killed him. And Fruit Loop gets hit, and you could take stocks off him. He never 4-stocked me, but he beat me every game.
Speaking of
Fruit Loop.
someone defeating someone else in friendlies.
So when Fruit Loop first came to NorCal, I went to his house and played him. And the first day I played him was fine. Then the second day I went back to his house, he only played Fox the whole day.
You guys need to pay attention to it, by the way, because this is a great font of many of
I'm
Loudandis-
listening.
modern Loudandis memes.
So he probably won like 30 friendlies in a row. Like a lot with his Fox. And his Falco was not consistently winning. It was very back and forth. Falco versus Sheik.
Sheik, yeah.
But Fox was winning like every game, and eventually I won a couple games, and he started getting just really salty.
Okay.
Like, he started like complaining. He like stopped playing and made me play his roommate for a little while. I was like what?
Okay.
So I asked him, and he was like, I'm just salty because I keep messing up my execution and running into your moves and getting hit. I'm like, you're not outplaying me. And I was like, yeah, I understand. My execution's kind of bad too. I keep like messing up my reaction tech chaser.
You're trying to empathize with him.
Yeah, I'm
You're
trying to empathize with him.
Yeah.
And he fucking responds, I think your execution's great. You just have a lot of really bad ideas.
That happened? Those words came out of someone's mouth?
What the fuck?
Perfect. So now I have a CRT in the house, etc., etc. Now I have to go to GameStop to buy a Wii, which I did. I got the Wii. The guy asked me if I want any games, and I said, if you have Super Smash Bros. Melee, I will take it. And he said, no, but I have Brawl.
Okay.
And I said, no, thank you. And he said, are you sure? Super Smash Bros. Brawl, man, that's a really good game. And I was so tempted to tell him, look, man, you don't understand the can of worms that you're trying to open right now. I'm trying to keep the cap on.
Right.
But I can tell you about my life in 2008 when I went to buy a soldering iron to open up my Wii to solder a chip onto the Wii such that I could play an ISO from Japan early. I know about Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I will not buy it from you, but I appreciate the offer.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that'll happen.
When I close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs.
I got Blizzard the whole set. Last stock.
And there it
Hit
was.
with that fresh breath. Yep. It was over for me.
Bit of that orbit gun.
It's very bittersweet.
Oh, and this is actually really bad because now he's going to get hit with the handoff.
Oh, and he drops it.
I'm not sure why Nintendo went for.
He could have went for just could have started a wobble straight up, right?
Pretty much.
Man, I actually watched this matchup earlier. This kid, I'm putting Kyle on blast. I saw the most depressing match between this kid and Drexel.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear about that?
I saw the very last moment of it, the final kill, and then I saw the handshake.
Okay, so I know this isn't on topic, but actually I'll wait until this game's over. If okay, he's Zelda. Oh, let's see if we can. Oh wow, that was smart. I didn't know that worked.
I don't even think it got him anything.
Oh wait. Yo, Sam, we are out here.
Dude, Ladanda's going ice fishing with bait like that.
Oh!
And he's got the split. He can just kill Nintendo straight up right here. Don't die to Nana. Okay.
Dottie.
And a serious set. Matchup and stage and player.
He used Dim's fire, though? I didn't even know you can. That's crazy.